Okay, so for our first example, we are going to perform the four basic arithmetic operations on these two functions, f and g. So, because our two functions are both polynomials, their domains are all real numbers. So, the only one I have to worry about changing the domain on is going to be division, which we'll deal with when we get there. So, f plus g of x. To add those functions, just add their outputs, which is 2x plus 1. Whoops. For f, and x squared plus 2x minus 1 for g of x. And so adding those two, we're going to end up with x squared plus 4x minus 1. In this case, I'm just going to list the domain. The domain for that is all real numbers. Okay, f minus g, same thing, except now we're subtracting. So I'm taking 2x plus 1, which is the output for f. I'm subtracting x squared plus 2x minus 1, which is the output for g. Remember, we're going to distribute that negative to every term in the second polynomial, in the second function, in g. So simplifying that, we're going to end up with negative x squared plus 2, and the domain there, again, all real numbers. F times g of x, so we have 2x plus 1 times x squared plus 2x minus 1. You need to FOIL this out, so you need to distribute 2x to each term, and then you need to distribute 1 to every term, and then combine like terms. So go ahead and do that and simplify. We end up with 2x to the third plus 5x minus 1, with a domain again of all real numbers. And the last one, we're doing f divided by g of x, which is 2x plus 1 over x squared plus 2x minus 1. We can try and factor the denominator. Let's see, that'll come out to x, and no, I'm sorry, that does not factor. So in this case, we want to think if there's any values that would make the denominator 0 and solve and eliminate those from our domain. But this parabola is actually above the x-axis. It doesn't intersect. There are no values of 0 that would make that denominator there are no values of x that would make the denominator 0, so the domain in this case still remains all real numbers. Alright, let's try the student example.